Uh, Hello, this is Lasatar and the Nintendo Direct is about to start very soon. I'm gonna be just doing it on by myself this time. Plaz isn't gonna be doing it with me, but uh, although we did find out what the problem was, but regardless, I am pretty excited with this one. Obviously, there's been the Grinch leak going around. I don't know what to make of it because I, well, I don't specifically care for any of the characters. It has got quite a lot of characters that people have been requesting, or a few anyway, as well as some obvious, some non-obvious, but still reasonable picks. I don't know though. Even so, I'll probably just try and be hyped for whoever they do reveal. Still hoping that they reveal Reimu though. Oh, it's starting. Oh, come on, low quality now.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora
Oh.
Limited, and this is the
A new
final
backdrop.
Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So far, we've confirmed 72 fighters, 74 if you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in
Oh, really? Every fighter?
Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this.
Wow, this is really all everything. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's gonna be Ken. It's Ken. Well, yeah, it's Ken. Like, everybody knew that Ken was gonna be in though.
Bring it on!
Yeah, but usually Echoes don't get trailers though. So still pretty cool. I wonder if the leak. Oh, I always have a bit of a mini freak out whenever the direct lags like that. Oh, two newcomers in a single trailer.
That's right!
It's Incineroar. It's Incineroar. Okay, the Grinch leak was fake. Great. But that means
You wanna fight fire with fire, huh?
Vergebren was right. I was never really a big fan of Incineroar, but like, as long as he's fun to play as, he'll be cool. Even so, I do think that we have enough fire. We've already got Charizard. Would have been nice to get a grass type. Well, other than Ivysaur, of course. Wait, I was about to wonder if we're gonna get more characters in a single direct. Okay, now that's something. Ken is in a different position to where he was on the Grinch leak, but he's in the same pose.
Hailing from the Street Fighter series,
No!
Ryu's
Okay.
rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter.
All these delays.
In his
Okay,
original
seems
game,
the stream is a
Ken
bit
could be
behind.
considered Ryu's Echo
I don't
Fighter.
mind being behind him as long as I
Or
don't miss
perhaps
anything.
you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same as difference as he was in Street Fighter 4.
The shape of his Hadouken is different too. And his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Hell
how he
yeah.
was in Street Fighter 4.
Focus attack.
And that's also Street
We've
Fighter 4.
included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs.
All these... Yeah.
He's a bit faster than Ryu.
If
and
they
we've
keep
also
getting these
incorporated other
delays,
feats from
then I'll
recent
just
titles.
lower the quality to 480. Two final smashes.
Just
That
like
means
Ryu,
Shin
he has two
Ryuken
final
and
smashes.
whatever the other one was
First,
called. Well, Shin Ryuken, I guess correctly.
the spinning uppercut, Shin Ryuken.
I'm gonna lower
We've made
the
it look
quality.
flashy, as it is in the Versus series.
Just don't watch this video on
Execute
full
a final
screen,
smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippujin
and
right.
you should be fine. Yeah. This is not the time for the internet to be having problems.
Last new challenger, Incineroar. It may be a Pokemon.
Wait, did he just say that
When they
Incineroar
bounce
was the
back your
last
way,
new
press
challenger?
the button and
I'm gonna go back a bit.
is cross chop. Luck sling moves, and as
Yeah, I seem to have missed quite a bit in that lag.
Ken has
Okay.
been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see
Here we
this
are.
time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat.
And now we're getting a lack of sound.
The shape of his Hadouken is different too.
And now
his
we're getting
Tatsumaki
desynced audio.
Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times. Hell Wheel.
Okay, that's better.
Focus attack. We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent
Okay, faster than Ryu. That's the
Just
first
like
time an
Ryu,
Echo has
he
had different
two final
stats.
smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shin Ryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series. Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippujin Raigeki.
Yeah, I definitely remember that move. Okay, here comes Incineroar.
Now for our last new challenger, Incineroar.
Is he the last
It may
new
be a
challenger?
Pokemon, but it
I
mainly
can't,
uses
don't
pro
believe
wrestling
it'd go
moves,
for
and
40
as
minutes
such, its
of
throws
the
are a bit
direct
more
and,
powerful. Like a true pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful,
and
but
only
opposed for
reveal
the
the
audience.
two of
Luckily,
them.
you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so they won't open you up to additional enemy attacks. Its
That's
neutral special is
interesting.
called Darkest Lariat. It was Incineroar's signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red cyclone. Its up special is Cross Chop. You'll leave leap up and come rocketing back down. This attack can be very effective, but if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct, so be careful.
That's pretty much Zedaburn's down special in Rivals. And
For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment.
this is... Lag is
If you're
killing
too
me.
early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. After a dashing grab. But if you mess up, it's
Okay.
easy to self-destruct, so be careful. For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab.
That's an
When they
interesting...
bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat. Its down special is Revenge. When damaged, Incineroar's Burning Passion comes to the surface, powering up its next attack. That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack. And its final smash,
That's
Max
quite a
Malicious
good
Moonsault.
idea
It's
for a
even
counter.
faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on.
That's literally
We finally revealed
whole
all of the fighters
roster?
you'll find in the game. This is the initial fighter select screen. There aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game.
So really,
And once
it
you've
is.
unlocked them all, it'll look like this. It may seem hard to guess where each one's located,
But
they're
there's
sorted by
room
number,
for
in the
3 more
order
characters. And we go back to the lag.
they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74 fighters on the roster.
There's still a lot more of this direct though. Like, I can live with this being a final roster. It's still a very good roster, but I still think that it's a little underwhelming to only reveal one unique fighter in a 40-minute direct. It would be cool if they reveal more about Spirits Mode though. Or whatever Spirits Mode is actually called. And yeah, this is just Amiibo, I don't care
You may
much.
recall that we're
for them.
creating Amiibo in parallel with the game. Here's a look at the new Amiibo figures.
This is really
We
getting on my
determined that
nerves.
collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game. Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too.
More lag.
That said,
I
the
might-
Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we
I might
want
have
to
to
create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than
lower the
fighters
quality
from
again.
a variety of video game worlds.
I really don't want to have to do this, but the director's making me.
Here's what we came up with. They're called Spirits.
Oh!
And I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
Oh. Interesting.
In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys
Like, still lag even at this quality.
in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters. In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters lose their physical forms.
Lose their physical forms. That seems very similar similar to what was going on with Reimu in the latest chapter of Wild and Horned Hermit. Could that be?
All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world. This is a spirit. Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their powers.
The moon is a spirit.
There's a massive amount of wildly different spirits. There are several classes.
Still, this is an interesting idea. How exactly would they work, though? I guess it will explain, but this lag is really
Of spirits.
annoying.
Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces. And some are in a league of their own, legend. One primary spirit can be assigned at a time.
This is starting to get ridiculous.
A primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful.
So basically, this game's version
If a
of
primary
custom.
spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits.
So I actually kind of like this idea a bit better than the trophies. But the trophies were still nice, though.
Assign them support
Okay.
spirits.
Whenever it lags, I'll just go back 5 seconds.
While primary spirits enhance fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighters all
Well,
powered up.
Lipti confirmed, I guess. Sorry to anybody who wanted her.
The main way
And
to
well,
acquire
this
spirits
they
is to
already
build
revealed
spirit
the
battles.
final roster.
You'll find a variety of spirits lined up on the spirit board. Choose the one you want to battle for. When you do, you'll face off against a fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit. In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car, of course.
That's amusing.
Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
It seems like it would add a lot of replayability. Invisible DDDs. Kinda disappointed it's not a adventure mode, but I wasn't getting my hopes too high for it.
Come on! Come on!
Just what we needed, CPUs that taunt.
Come on! Come on! Not fair! Come on! Come on!
So we've got assist trophies that can actually like stick around as actual proper enemies. This is I guess I'd like to see more content and less examples of spirits, because I'd rather just get surprised by the spirits in the main game. Unless they're going to show us like a special guest spirit, like they did with Rappalos in the last one. This seems to be the last one anyway.
Hit the Puppet Fighter to acquire the spirit within. Even if you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit. Primary spirits have strength based on their type.
So now the attack, grab, shield, triangle is canon in Smash, I guess.
Type. Attack is strong against grab. Grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack. It's important to pick a spirit that has an advantage. Shield is strong against attack. It's important to pick a spirit that has an advantage over your opponent. When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy. With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle. Or you can feed it snacks. Some spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can also send form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can enhance form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can also send spirits back to the real world. While you do have to say goodbye to that particular spirit, its core will stay. And by combining these cores, you can summon a new spirit. You can also train spirits at dojos and the gym. You can also train spirits at dojos and the gym. Or send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These seem like unlikely teams of characters, but each team could be somebody's dream. These seem like unlikely teams of characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true. Training and exploring continues.
Kind of wanted Dylan to be playable.
Dream come true. Training and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing. Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities. Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo figure players. You must bid them farewell, but you can repeat the process multiple times. It's one great big collection of characters from many different series.
Hang on, is
but
that-
just how many would you
Is
guess there
that
are?
a ninja from Etrian Odyssey at the top right?
Great big collection of characters from many different series, but just how many would you guess there are? Whenever you fight against a spirit, the final smash meter is enabled. Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
That Yoshi final smash is hilarious.
Another way to put it, the spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before.
Well,
You can enjoy many unbelievable
it's pretty cool, I guess.
ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations. The power of enemy and
Sorry,
ally
Darth,
spirit
Jimmy
teams
T
is displayed here.
deconfirmed.
The power of enemy and ally spirit teams is displayed here. Of course, stronger spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage. While assembling a
This
team,
is
press the
extremely
Y button
in-depth
a
for just
recommendation
one
that
mode.
has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out with certain conditions. Keep that in mind.
I am really starting to get
Can
annoyed
help out with certain
at this
conditions. Keep
lag.
that in mind.
I think it might be because of OBS.
You can also fight against other players who are using spirits. Given the way spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your team, or balance your strengths in a 2-on-2 battle. The
Okay.
game lets you battle together with friends via local wireless, or take the fight to the world with online play. To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the DR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory.
Well, that's good because who the hell
There's
played
no
on For
longer
Fun
a need to
anyway,
separate
since
the
For
online
Fun
modes
didn't have a
into for fun and
one-on-one.
for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online battles, you can set your preferred rules.
I think I quite like setting specific rules
For online, battles,
online
you can
matches.
set your preferred rules. These rules can be pre-registered so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred.
I hope that there's a search function though, and you can search for somebody and see their rules.
And all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the others decide instead. If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle. Matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle. Global Smash Power is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well.
So you'll
A
be
high
ranked
GSP
with
score,
people
such as 100,000,
uh,
means you've got
that are fairly close to in skill to you. That's quite clever.
a high
Well,
GSP
quite
score,
good as well.
such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global smash power so that you'll naturally end. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global smash power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents. By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters. If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected, so please don't do that. As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended. We've prepared a variety of other features for local wireless and online battles. Once your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles.
Elite battles, hey?
Once your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles. When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good, period. After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own smash tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag. But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags. You can select short messages and send them before and after battles using the directional buttons.
Yeah, so this was in
You can
Smash
select
4 as
short
well,
messages
assigned to
and send them before
taunting,
and after
but
battles using the directional buttons. Freely choose from a wide selection of varied preset messages.
oh, you could
After
only
you've
use it
chosen
in
a fighter,
friendly
you can enjoy
matches.
other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Other modes while you wait for the battle to begin.
I like the idea of
Not every
being
mode
able
will
to
be
do that.
available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes. Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way. You can pick up some good tips that way. Form a two-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against two-player teams with the same setup.
So I'm wondering if they're going to show the rest of the assist trophies.
When you want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players. If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends. Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line against your friends. Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy.
So you can get an app and do
With
stuff.
the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can voice chat with others in battle arenas. It may become an essential tool for some players. We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss records, we're allowing players to post gameplay videos, watch them, and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
This is cool. Alright, here we are with the assist trophies.
Regular updates so you can post to your heart's content. Next, I'd like to change topics and talk a little about the assist trophies that will support your fighters in battle. Do you know which characters come from which games?
A lot of people thought that Shadow was going to be playable as Mega.
Nani?
I think I know. And no, I don't know this character. Isaac? Sucks to be an Isaac supporter, I guess.
Here I go.
Black Knight? So that's why he was missing from the Castle Siege stage. He was an assist trophy.
Here I go. Know your place.
Thwomp. No, it's just Kirby. Oh, an actual Thwomp. That is the greatest thing ever. Springman. I honestly wasn't expecting anything arms at all in the game. Wily. He even does the beg thing. Oh, these frickers.
This might get a
Ah, sucks to anybody who wanted Tiki.
this might get unpleasant.
Oh, that is strong. I have no idea who that is. From Art Academy? Yes, it is. I heard Street Fighter music. That means it's... Of course. He goes with everything. We're gonna have Sonic Boom.
That was nothing.
Ah, Akira. I actually played a Virtua Fighter for the first time a couple of months back. Wasn't a fan.
The total number of assist trophies is now 59. Actually, they outnumber
Here
Pokemon.
comes Rathalos.
Assist
He's
trophies
still got
can
that thing where he runs and falls.
be- The total
Is
number
what
of assist
that
trophies
happens when
is
it's
now
tired.
59. Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player.
Is.
Now, I'd like to cover a
Interesting.
variety of other features in the game. If you want to review the controls or game mode,
The director's
if you want to
probably
review the
officially
controls or game
ended by
modes,
now,
press the
but
ZR
I'm so
button to open
behind
the
because of the
dashboard.
lag
Look in
that,
here.
yeah.
There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out. Sentry Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies off the screen, doesn't it?
Ah, yes, this
You can
is
play on many
multi-man
different stages.
Smash.
And you can choose the music too. In previous games, you had to unlock every fighter before playing All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box. The currently available fighters will appear endlessly. You can save the replay data. You can save the replay data of your battles. And now, you can create videos with it. There's also a menu where you can read those quick tips and tricks you see during loading screens. When viewing them, you can sort by category or fighter. Complete challenges. Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category and the layout looks more like a comic book. Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy. Looks more like a comic book. Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy. The records menu tracks your battle history. There are 5 different options. You can view battle data separately for offline and online play.
Number of times
You
you've
can view
used
battle data
a
separately
specific
for
attack of
offline
each
and
character.
online play.
Quite good statistics, though.
Trade in smash tags to score some in-game gold. Gold can be exchanged for music tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode.
These lags are getting more and more frequent, I swear.
Exchange for music tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode. If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges. You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard.
So that letter icon that you saw in the last
You can
rip that
enter
had
the
a
options menu
marker
by
is
pressing
just
the ZR
news.
button to open the dashboard.
So it's very nice that we now have options in the main menu,
This one game supports 11
not
languages.
under games and more.
I
And it seems that when you enter these menus, the main modes appear on that sidebar.
This one game supports 11 languages. I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are different in several languages. The fighter names are also specific to each language.
This is a
The
interesting
fighter names
change.
are also specific to each language.
I think it's cool.
Aldeano. Telefona. Abitante. Dorfbewohner.
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort.
That sounded like bow to me.
TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound.
But otherwise it seems like I have the same
They'll
announcer
change
that Smash 4
automatically
did.
when you dock and undock, so be sure. They'll change
Now,
automatically
before the end
when
of the
you dock
direct,
and undock, so be sure
Are they
to
going to
set both.
showcase the bosses?
We've implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size.
I like
While
that.
it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted. If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight. If that's the case, try using this feature. When custom balance is
I like to see
adjusted, a
tournaments
symbol will
where
be
every
displayed.
character is +3.
Of course, this feature is not available during
Or
wireless and
-3.
online battles. You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits. You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits. In addition to the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from. Speaking of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in. Speaking of Mii fighters, let me
new
introduce
outfits.
you to some new outfits we added in.
This is the worst fate that a character can become, a Mii fighter costume. Huh. That's actually pretty cool, actually. Why not just make ults why not just make ults for the regular Inkling? Well, at least they recognized Chibi Robo. The Nintendo Labo.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game.
Oh,
But there are even more coming post-launch. While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the
Of
opportunity
course.
open to
are they going to reveal a
This is the
DLC
Super Smash
fighter
Bros.
before the
Which
game
means
releases,
we're leaving the
like they did with
opportunity
Mewtwo?
open to add in more fighters as paid DLC. Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters.
No echoes.
We develop
That's
new
a very
fighters
good-
from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters.
I'm excited.
We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks. The price for each set is expected to be $5.99.
How often
At
are
the
these
same
gonna
time,
be?
We will offer the Fighters Pass. That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks.
That means there's gonna be at least 5 DLC characters. That's crazy.
5 stages, and all of their music tracks. When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents. I hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC,
Are they gonna
now that we've
announce a
finally
DLC
confirmed the
beta?
development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it. I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighter's Pass.
Sakurai does work.
It's a me.
Heh, heh, heh.
It's a Mii sword fighter outfit based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We decided which fighters to
Gramps
include
in
when we
there.
started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're also including some music from the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Give it a listen at Garo Plains sometime. Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also appear as spirits. We've yet to create any of the paid DLC, and we haven't locked down any release dates, but we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game. It may take around a year or so to finish releasing all the DLC.
Even so, I
It may
do
take
like
around
the
a year or
possibility
so
of
to finish
DLC.
releasing all the DLC. But on a separate note, we're currently developing something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished.
What is
If
this?
you
What
buy the
is
Super
this?
Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
A piranha plant. As a fighter. That is ridiculous. They added a Mario enemy and it's piranha plant. Or is this just an alt skin for something else? Doesn't look like it. This is insane. This is the fighter that I never knew I wanted. Ah, that is great. That is great.
That's right, Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not. That's right, Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter. It can spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long-range attacks.
Forget Incineroar. This
Fire off spiky
makes
balls.
the direct all worth it.
Perform long-range attacks. This tricky character is full of
Nobody could have predicted
Its final
this.
smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned. Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. We're also creating an amiibo. It has a nice curved form to it.
Wow, this is
Later today, you'll be able to pre-purchase the
just
game after
wow.
purchasing this
Wow.
Nintendo device. I hope you'll go to
I
Nintendo
am-
eShop on Nintendo.com before you forget.
I don't even know what to say. This is ridiculous, and I
hope you'll
love
go
it.
to Nintendo eShop on Nintendo.com before you forget. I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America.
Well, not me.
On our
I
official
live in
site,
Australia.
You can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to
Oh.
find out where we'll show up next, and more.
That sucks, because I can't go.
That's it for the last That's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the game launches. But before we go,
What is this? Is this
But
going to be
before
a
we
boss
go-
presentation?
I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary.
Adventure mode.
That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits? Exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits? I'll show you how it all begins and leave the rest to your imagination. Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Don't let a single one get away.
This is interesting.
Don't let a single one get away.
Actual story mode. Master Hands? What? This is...
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
That is... This is... Oh, just when it gets to a good part. Let me rewind it a little bit. This is looking like it's gonna be epic. A voice acted story mode. I like how Snake was caught hiding in the box. That... It's getting every character from all the worlds. Interesting. Of course. Poor Sakurai's boy has to free them all. This happened in the Subspace Emissary as well. This is... This is quite... I like it. I like it a lot. But do you have to play as Kirby for the entire game? Or just start as him? No, you just saw him playing as Mario. I never expected something like this in a Smash game. Wow. Shantae! He confirmed, you losers. Rathalos! You can play as Rathalos in the adventure mode. That is epic. The first time we get a playable... Oh, Gallium. The first time we get a playable Rathalos and it's not even in a Monster Hunter game. I guess you could sort of play as Ratha in stories, but... not really. World of Light, eh? Well, I don't think I'll be watching the Treehouse live, either because, yeah. Regardless, before I go, let me give my thoughts. In the base game, Ken and Incineroar will be the final newcomers. Vergebin was right. I didn't really ever doubt him per se, but I never really wanted either of them. Like I expected Ken. I never really wanted Incineroar because I never really liked his design very much. But as Incineroar does seem to be a proper grappler with a lot of command grabs, powerful throws, etc. Bowser was the best at grabbing in Smash 4. Let me just pause this. I don't want to... I'll just keep sharing my thoughts. But yeah, as long as Incineroar's fun to play as, it'll all be good. But the newcomer that really got me was Piranha Plant. I laughed. Technically I didn't laugh so hard because you heard me. I wasn't laughing that much, but I was laughing internally a lot. This is the newcomer I never knew that I wanted until now. I'm sure a lot of people are thinking the same thing. But before Goomba, before Koopa, before Hammer Bro, before even like Kamek or something, Piranha Plant. That is such a random choice, and I love it so much. I think I'm gonna become a Piranha Plant main. Just you watch me. I'm gonna become the best Piranha Plant main there ever was. Now, as for Spirits mode, there there is I like the idea. Trophies. It would have taken a whole lot of work to model each and every character in every trophy. So, like even though trophies were good, like they were really cool, you could get information. Spirits are just better because even though it takes less effort to make them, there's so much more that you can actually do with them. Trophies, you just looked at them and put them in montage in pictures to send to Miiverse, which doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah, I do like the spirits. I think that the new adventure mode looks really cool. If that cutscene was an actual cutscene from the adventure mode, World of Light or whatever it's called, then I am super hyped. An adventure mode with voice acting that doesn't feel out of place is something that I never thought that they could actually make happen, but they somehow did. I hope that there are plenty of cutscenes like the Subspace Emissary, because I loved that. And playable Rathalos. That is so great. If anybody from Capcom is watching this, I want a Monster Hunter game where you explicitly play as the monsters, not like alongside them like in stories, but as the monsters. That would be the most epic thing ever. But yeah, and as for assist trophies, screw you, Golden Isaac fans. And he is an assist trophy. I actually didn't think he'd be in the game at all. Well, I made this prediction before the Grinch leak or the whatchamacallit, the Golden Sun item was shown. Well, we don't even know if it is a Golden Sun item. It could be, but yes, Isaac is indeed an assist trophy. He appears to be have a little bit more work put into him than his brawl assist trophy, but still. As for other assist trophies, I was not expecting Springman at all. But I guess Arms was made quite early in the Switch's lifetime, so Sakurai could have put together something if he wasn't able to get a character in time. But Springman is in the next Smash Bros. Game, Smash 6, he's going to be playable, no doubt about it. And yeah, Xenoblade 2 music is nice. I still prefer the soundtrack of the first game, but as long as they have the tracks like Still Move Forward and whatever the final boss theme is called, I'll be happy. And yeah, I don't think that I've got much more to say. Yeah. Oh yes. The story of the spirits mode. I was raving on about how it looked like it's voice acted. So characters from all the worlds are getting their souls sucked out of their body. I mentioned this earlier in the direct, but that sounds an awful lot like the latest chapter of Wild and Horned Hermit. Reimu has her soul separated from her body and trapped in some kind of endless hell. This is a pretty big flag, if you ask me. If we don't get any kind of Toho content in Smash 5, I don't know. I'm actually expecting it now that I know the story of spirits. But regardless, I think I've said all that I needed to say. I don't think I should talk for much longer because otherwise this will be dragging on for way too long, since the direct was 40 minutes anyway, and it took over an hour because of my stupid lag. So you guys are probably sick of hearing me talk. So I'm just gonna end it right now. So, bye-bye. Um, Also, you can expect an analysis of piranha plants in the near future. That's all. See you later.